Hey guys, Charlie here with Midwest Adventure Life, and today we're going to be showing you how to change the oil on the Raptor SD Hustler ride-on lawnmower. This one has the Kawasaki engine in it. So some of the tools that you're going to be needing are a long flathead screwdriver, a 21 millimeter socket. This tube came with our ride-on lawnmower, and then a bin to collect your oil in, air impact, and then jack. The first thing you're going to want to do is jack up the rear of your mower, just enough to get the tire off the ground. We find it easier to drain the oil with this tire removed, but you probably don't have to. Now that the tire's off, you can see your oil filter and your drain. First thing you're going to want to do is connect your tube to the drain, just like that. Put your collection bucket right under the tube. So you're going to want to unscrew this until oil starts coming out, but you're going to want to make sure that you have this open so air can come in. When we're waiting for the oil to drain, we're going to do the air and fuel filter. So your air filter is right here on the back of the mower. You're just going to want to pop that up. This is just a thumb screw, and this and that. Pull it out and twist it off. Just like that. Make sure not to get any grass or debris down in this intake. This filter is a little different. It has a foam pre-filter on it, but it'll still work. Just a different brand. It's time to put the new one on. Just like that. And then tighten your thumb screw up. Close your lid and you're all done. So this is our fuel filter here. Again, different brands, looks different, but they're both fuel filters. We forgot to mention, but we need pliers, so we're gonna grab some pliers and move these clamps off. We got our fuel filter installed, and then we're gonna show you how to change your oil filter and refill with fresh oil. We're gonna tighten this screw back up and pull that tube off. To try and collect some of the oil that comes out of the oil filter, we put a little piece of foil down to catch some of that. It's easier to loosen the oil filter from above, and if it's, we were able to loosen ours by hand, but if you can't, get an oil filter wrench. Our foil collection system works perfect. And now we're gonna put our new oil filter in and show you guys how to fill it up. This is our new oil filter, and we're just gonna pre-fill it with some oil, and then we'll show you guys how to put it in. Don't put in too much because it goes in sideways and you don't want to spill.
That's good. That's good.
Some oil around that rubber gasket so you get a nice good seal around the motor. So now we're going to install it. We're just going to tighten it by hand. No need to use a wrench. Once it's snug, give it another quarter turn. So we got our fuel filter in, our oil filter in, and then we're going to put our tire back on and show you guys how to fill it. Okay, we got our wheel in place, then you want the tapered part facing in towards the wheel. We're just going to get them started by hand and then tighten them up the rest of the way with the air impact. We got our tire on, and then we're going to lower it down and fill the oil up. So when you fill your oil, you fill it right from the dipstick. We put our oil in and then we started it for a minute. And when you check your oil, you don't want to thread it down, you just set it here. Our dipstick cleaned up, and now we're going to dip it in. We're just on that high side between the full and the add mark. Just like that, you can change your oil too. Make sure to like and subscribe!